Hello, this is Graphing Linear Equations, Slope and Rate of Change, Example 1. In Example 1, we have to find the slope of this line. And slope is a very fundamental concept with straight lines. And here's an explanation for slope. Slope is the slantiness of the line. And it's all based on this line, which is medium slope. It's halfway between straight up and flat. So in a line like this, you go up one for every one that you go to the right. And this would be how much you rose, and this would be how much you ran. So the rise over the run is the slope. It starts out with a very simple fundamental concept, and it really doesn't get much more complicated. And I'm going to try to explain everything about slope. If all you remember is the formula, you'll be able to get the answers correct. But if you understand what's going on, then it'll make it much more easy to do the problems. This line also goes up one and over one, but to the left is a negative one. So a line like this is said to have negative slope, and this one has positive slope. So if this changes, if the slantiness of the line changes, the slope changes. And here's a line that's steeper. So this line goes up one and to the right one. So a steeper line has a bigger slope. See, this slope is 1 divided by 1, so the slope is 1. This line is steeper than this line, and it has a greater slope than this line. This line goes up 2 into the right one. So it rises 2, and it runs 1. So the slope of this line is 2. Now, this line is less slanty than this line. The slope is less. So this slope is 1 because it's 1 divided by 1. This slope goes up 1, so the rise is 1, and goes over 2. So the slope of this line is 1/2. And that's the concept of slope. And I know the formula is going to seem kind of strange, but not really. See, the slope is the rise over the run, and the rise is the difference this way. So if we have 2 points, in order to find out how much the rise is, we have to subtract the y values, because the y values describes the up and down. The run is the distance this way. So we have to subtract the x values to get the run. So the slope being y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 should make sense to you. So getting to example 1, we have point 1, which is negative 4 comma 2, and point 2, which is 2 comma 6. And if you wanted to, you could switch these. This could be point 1 and this could be point 2. And if point 1 is negative 4 comma 2, that means x1 and y1 are these two values. x1 is negative 4, y1 is positive 2. That's because this is point 1. That's why this is x1 and y1. Now, point 2, I made this one 2 comma 6. So if this is point 2, then this is x2 and this is y2. Now, I explained why slope has to be the difference of y2 and y1 divided by the difference of x2 and x1. And let's figure out this slope. So m is equal to y2 minus y1. That's 6 minus 2. And in the denominator, we have x2 minus x1. x2 is 2 minus, and x1 is minus 4. Now, you can see why you have to do this kind of carefully. Here I have 2 minus a minus 4. Well, the numerator is quite simple. 6 minus 2, that's 4. Now, 2 minus a minus 4, that's the same thing as 2 plus 4. And 2 plus 4 is 6. So the answer here is 4/6. M is equal to 4/6. And of course, we can't show it like that. We're going to have to reduce this to lowest terms, and that's 2/3. Now, if you're ever stuck about reducing these to lowest terms, really use your calculator for this fraction stuff. If I put in 4 fraction key 6, that's 4/6, and then I push the equal sign, the calculator will do it for you 2/3. With a simple one like this, 4/6, I hope you see that it reduces to 2/3. But if you ever get a very large, tricky fraction, rely on your calculator to get the answer correct.